Hello guys, it has been a little over a year since I came back to Skyblock now, and since that, a whole bunch of things have changed. I'm sure you guys are well aware, but when I came back to the game, I was level 359, and granted back then there weren't many things to get levels from, but still, a lot of progress have been made. I've recently just hit level 550, and I felt like this was a cool time to take a look back and see what happened. I honestly didn't know what to do. Galatea first came out and, well, I figured that was the first thing. So if you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend it because I actually have a lot of clips on there and I mention a lot of things that I did. In this video, I probably won't because I don't know what I did. After a certain point, I just stopped caring and stopped clipping as well. But just to recap that video, I essentially forged and then I did attributes. I began powder grinding, and I did a whole bunch of little things to clean up my levels. Well, big surprise here, I did the same thing, minus forging. So the first thing I want to talk about is powders, because that is what I kind of ended with last time. You'll notice that now, it's 100%! I ended up finishing all of the powder, which was not as bad because I ended up doing a whole bunch of mytho gourmands, and for glacier powder I just combined that with corpse milestones. And this was pretty fun too because I had an excuse to open lapis and tungsten, and I found out that they were actually profit. Lapis was a bit annoying though. I also did Littlefoot bestiary. However, I've not finished this yet, and I probably will get back to this sometime in the future. Yo, why are the Littlefoot so fast? And my time in the Dwarven mines was also combined with a whole bunch of bestiary. As you can see here, I did a bunch of the extra bestiary like glaciate walkers and goblin. In the meantime, I would look for powder gas as well as fallen stars, and I should probably finish that because it's not even that hard. I also did treasure hoarders and ended up finishing all the ones found in the tunnels. This is going to be a trend throughout this video because that is pretty much what this game is, and when you reach this point, you're kind of wrapping up everything, and I really enjoyed this. I can't lie, being able to finally say I'm done with powder grinding is just something that probably everyone has done already, and I'm kind of washed. Another thing that I want to admire is the disco destination. And can we just get like a moment of silence for this, cause in about a couple days when this video comes out, that is not going to be here anymore. So okay, that's enough. What the? But another big chunk of the game that I was able to round off, which I don't know how I did, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not like farming. I know much respect to y'all farmers out there, I ain't one of them. And this was a grind. I mean, you had the crop milestones, and I kind of said that after they patched it, that I would start doing it because, I mean, they nerfed it by so much. And I did end up doing it. And you can see here that I'm also maxes. But you might be like, well, you're not maxed, you're still missing garden visitors. I hate to break it to you, but this is the max, because until you reach October where the alchemist comes, you can't get another milestone, and even then you can't max this. I don't know why they left it out like this, because it's for future proofing, but it's not like the other ones are left out like this. I finished Sawdust. I started with like 40 mil and I had no crop milestones, and I finished all of them. Yo! Fun fact, these three here, I actually did not do any farming for. This one, these three, I only did pest hunting. This one, and mushroom, cactus and mushroom, I did greenhouse and pests. So the ones that I only farmed are these ones and cocoa beans. A lot of other stuff just kind of came with playing the game. That is honestly something that you'll find if you really just start grinding. A lot of these upgrades and coins and whatnot, they just come. So when people are like, how do you get so rich? They literally just play the game. And if I hadn't quit twice, maybe even 3 times, I'd probably be up there too. But man, you know things happen. We also maxed out the composter. As usual, I should probably fill that up. And if you made it to this part of the video, which I hope you did, you get a little money making method, because if you just copy this layout right here, you can make upwards of 30 mil a day and more, depending on your farming fortune, of course. All you have to do when you log on is just break these. Why? Well, these are not about the mutations. They drop nether wart. And if you notice here, they drop quite a bit of nether wart. So if you just come in here and break these, you can just farm all the nether wart you want. You might even get fermentos and helianthus, but that's not even counting that. The 30 mil is just based off the nether wart and ethereal vine. Best part, you don't have to maintain it. Nether wart doesn't require water. Fire, come on, let's be real right now. And these plants right here are for extra growth speed and crop yield. And the best part about them is, once you water them for 3 days or so, you don't have to water it again. I don't know why. Do this for 3 garden plots, and you literally just log on and make money. This will get turned into a short. So I don't know, cookie boost. You'll see that I made 3.3 mil from that, and that's negligible. But if I get mutant nether warts, look at this, 6.5 mil, 4.1 mil. That is 10.6 mil plus the 3 mil, that's like 15 mil, and you can farm this like twice a day or more. If you farm it every 2 hours, you probably make even more, but I just don't have patience for that. Unfortunately, it's gonna get a bit harder because you gotta chase around the pests to kill them, but I mean still, that's like no effort. And guess what? Now combined booster cookie, would you look at that? Do that with a composter and Rift, and you'll be making a lot of money. And speaking of Rift, I ended up getting myself the Rift Prism. I wonder if she has any post-Rift Prism dialogue. I've never actually checked this out. You are imbued with the power of the Rift Prism. I'm kind of Man, come on, she threw it up that's what you get with the Rift Prism. You know, people, oh, I know this made the elites feel some type of way. Next is fishing. If you noticed, one of the biggest parts that I finished is trophy frogs. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but this grind took 5 years off my lifespan. I'm not even kidding. Let's go. No way. Yeah. Oh, that's a fire. That's fire. Wait. That's fire. Hey. Holy, I literally went to the library in the morning to trophy fish. That's dedication. And then you know what? You know what the best part about this is, I finished trophy fishing. 2 weeks later, boom, trophy frogs. And when I tell you this took 20 years off my lifespan, I mean it. Let's go. Let me find a wormhole. Oh, you got a puddle jumper. 2 diamonds right now. Oh my gosh. I genuinely mean it. I just recently finished this. And oh my gosh, I pray if they release anything like this again, oh my gosh. This will not. Highlands, I had to pity Highlands with the Lotus Crown. I had to pity Common Frog. I pity Leapfrog. I had to pity Wetlands Frog. I had to pity Reality Hopper. I had to pity Blessed Frog. And I had to pity Bullfrog. You let me know. You let me know how that makes sense. Anyways, moving on before I get too heated. This is one of the things I'm working on that I probably should have finished, and I'm close. I'm only like 2,000 rep away, but 40 XP is quite a bit. I also finished the bank. Nope. I also finished upgrading the bank, but I can't find that right now. And I did more power stones. Like, I found out there's a new one called Sunflower Butter, and I got the Bazaar upgrade, which was the eccentric painting bundle. Now, a lot of these levels, again, come from compounding little bits of level. For example, eating spotlights. Oh, and I don't know how I forgot, but I also hit Cat 50, and that marked the end of a journey, but not the end of the journey, because I still have to do class average, and I suspect I'll probably do that last, because I enjoy that stuff. And if we head over here to the museum, you notice that last time, I talked about putting a lot of stuff in the museum. This time, it's no different. There is a lot of stuff in the museum. Matter of fact, there is everything in the museum. I'm only missing a couple things now. Let's just hold on. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my god. We worked so hard, man. It's almost done. What I'm missing is the Pendant of Divine, which I technically can buy right now, but I want to invest the money, as well as all of the heads. We don't question the Golden Professor head, but the rest of them, I'm getting there. And because it's the Year of the Pig, I also finished that bestiary this morning. I have no idea when they added that bestiary, and I can't lie. And smooth transition, talking about bestiary, I finished a bunch of bestiaries. That's a lie. I worked on a lot of bestiaries. You know what's awesome? That. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes! Yeah! And fishing wise, this is where it gets tough because I did a lot of fishing and this was actually just one day of grinding. Matter of fact, it was just a couple of hours, honestly. And I went from like 0 frozen sleeve to max stat and then halfway to Grinch, as well as a whole bunch of the other ones. So I don't think it's that bad, honestly. What I do think is bad is the fiery scuttlers. This one is, oh my gosh. But regardless, in the year 500 time, I did try to grind out as much fishing as I could because of the 50 tracking. One of the first ones I maxed out during the time was actually Fleck Blast, and this was not bad. I also tried to do a whole bunch of miscellaneous ones, like the Mythal Grubbers, the Worms, as well as the Lava Blaze and the Lava Pigment. And these other ones I've just been slowly getting up, but I figure that these are not going to be maxed anytime soon. So bestiary is definitely a big part of the level grinding process, and I'm still missing a little over 5 levels total from all the bestiaries, and that's probably going to take me a long time, and I hope they change it in the future. The whole aura thing came after, and you know what I did during aura? I quit the game for a month. I'm not even kidding. Now during the time that I did play in aura, I finished Blaze 9, and that marked the end of all my Slayers, and Blaze, to no surprise, actually made quite a bit of money. Oh! Let's go. What, the ball's in the ball? Wait, what? Both dice? What the heck? To be fair, I was on vacation at the end of December and into the new year, but when I came back, I had no motivation to play. And while I do regret that a bit as I could have done class average, man, I'm just coping, bro. I should have played during that time, man. What am I? This year went by so fast. There's so many things that probably happened and I can't even imagine them all. For reference, the first clips that I see after I hit 440 were all Kuudra. I mean, take a look at this. Look at the mosquito short bow.
I didn't Reaper swap. I didn't lifeline properly. Holy.
Oh, no! This thing was so satisfying. Kuudra is even better now, but I just don't really have motivation to play it as it doesn't have too much progression besides bestiary. Another thing is that when you start rounding off these parts of the game, the last bit get exponentially longer, and the amount of time it takes to get one level is so much longer that in the next year, I might only gain like 15 levels because there's only so much I can do. A big part of where my XP is at though is events. The reason I have not done any of these is because they are very time gated. Now that my time is even more limited, I really do not have time. For example, these mining fiestas this week, I cannot make any of them. They're either at 1 AM or during a time on the weekdays that I cannot play. And with Hypixel Hunt, they're changing that in the next update with the attributes, so hopefully it gets easier. The Jacob's farming contest was done, and again, I finished a lot of these with the greenhouse. I also maxed out all the perk shops from Foxy's Carnival and the Year of the Witch. I've slowly been getting stuff, but I haven't really put it as a priority because I just want to passively grind it. And of course, there's a whole bunch of miscellaneous XP. So yeah, that's been pretty much it in the past year. I've been playing on and off, but I will have to say that by not playing super long sessions in a day and just slowly making progress, it's been kind of fun, I can't lie. I enjoy being able to sit down, finish maybe one bestiary or something, or make progress in something, and to not get burned out. A lot of my time playing now is just coming on and doing dailies. I farm, I do rift modes, I do a bit of nether reputation, and maybe a bit of bestiary. And with that, I'll see you in the next upload.